GROW, or the Greensboro Residency for Original Works, is a new flex space here at the Greensboro Cultural Center, right inside the Davie Street entrance of the building. It's an 800 square foot flex space for creative programs that are being offered by individuals or nonprofit organizations from Greensboro's creative community.
I like to work in whatever medium I have available to make my idea come to life. So sometimes that is working with fabric, sometimes that is working in sketchbooks, in works on paper, like collage, but I don't really see a difference in working with those media. It's primarily about what I have available as far as the time that I have to create something and the space that I have to create something. So I primarily use found materials in my artwork, whether that's fabric that already exists in the world. I love using vintage fabrics. I'm always looking for little bits and pieces that I can incorporate. When I'm working in paper, I'll use my personal mementos. I'll use failed sketches and paintings and drawings and cut them up and repurpose them in different ways. And I do the same thing with my fibers work too, when I'm taking vintage fabric or found fabric or little failed experiments in fabric and cut them up and repurpose them into my bigger pieces. That creates a texture and a depth that is organic, it's real, and it's true because it actually happened. And that to me reflects back the nature of our existence, of our realities as people. It's complex, it's not perfect. I plan to set a pretty rigorous schedule for myself of being present in the space, and I'm going to stick to that schedule. That's the most important piece of it, because I want to show up every single day and just make myself work. I'm going to be inspired by the ideas that I've been collecting in my journals and sketchbooks over the last 7 years. When I ran my business, Shelf Life, the art supply store in town that I had to close last July due to the pandemic. During that time, I wasn't able to create as much work of my own. I was able to make little pieces here and there, but I want to take advantage of this residency as a way to utilize the full space and make some large-scale works that aren't available for me in my smaller studio space at home. I'm really looking forward to engaging with people in the community, and that's something I used to do every single day at my store. The community weaving project is something that so many people contribute to, so you're responding to each other as you make different choices on the loom. So in that way, you're having a conversation in person, but the piece also becomes a conversation between lots of different people. So the scraps that I produce from making my larger scale fibers pieces while I'm working will be the materials that are now going to be available to participants to add to this community weaving project. And what I like about this project is that while the hands are busy, it allows for more flowing conversation. So I can actually connect with the people who are coming in. They're not just coming to observe me in a fishbowl. I will be available for people to come visit me during open studio hours and also during the North Carolina Folk Festival, which is going to be in September. It's going to be at the beginning of my residency. So I will not have had much time to create a lot, but I will be here and I will have had a week's worth of work, and I will have open studio hours for people who want to come in from the heat and check out what I'm working on. I hope that after seeing what I do here in the GROW residency space, that people will come away feeling inspired to make their own work. I am a teacher at heart, and so I always want to empower others to follow their own creativity. You know, it's not about being perfect. It's not about having the most beautiful final project or having something be so realistic. It's about being creative, it's about playing and just exploring your creativity.